guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new here, and for today's video we're going to be doing another Funko Pop video, and this is going to be another one in my series of like holiday Funko Pop videos because I did one of these for Halloween and it's kind of just like I don't even know what you call it, honestly. It's not like a guide, but it's just like where we sit down and we talk about all the different Funkos that they have for that particular season. So in Halloween I did one called Brightening Funko Pops, and this one's going to be Festive Funko Pops because we're talking about Christmas Funkos, and that's just what we're doing today. I love a good like alliteration, so this is going to be Festive Funko Pops. So it's going to be Festive Funko Pops for Christmas is what we're talking about today. So as always, I've came with a little list. I've did my research. If you do not know me, my name is Emily. I make a lot of Funko Pop videos, Pokemon videos, Disney videos, love a good Disney vlog and things like that. So if you're interested in any of that, you can hit the subscribe button. She's on this side or this side down there, I'm not sure, and then you'll be subscribed whenever I upload because I definitely have a lot more Funko videos coming in the future. So without further ado, let's get into some Festive Funko Pops for Christmas. So just like the last video, I decided to break these down into categories so it's easier to organize the different Funkos because my oh my, are there a lot of festive Funkos. I'm gonna get myself so tongue-tied with that. I come up with these names and I can hardly even say them. So the first category I decided to do was just like your classic Christmas characters, like, you know, your icons. Everybody knows these people when they see them. So the first person was obviously Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I had no idea he has his own little Funko, and if I see that in the store, you can guarantee I'm gonna grab it up because Rudolph is so flipping cute. And then to go along with Rudolph, they actually have the other characters from the show. I'm not sure if it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town or if it's A Year Without a Santa Claus. I think it's A Year Without a Santa Claus, but they have obviously Santa Claus, and then they also have the Heat Miser and the Snow Miser, which if you watched it as a kid growing up, you cannot tell me you didn't crank up the dial and like bust a move when that song came on because that song went so hard back in the day. Honestly, it still kind of goes hard whenever you hear that bump bump bump. And then you can also get the Abominable Snowman, which I honestly don't know. I think that's from the Shiny New Year. Maybe. I've honestly not seen those movies in a hot minute, but they make that little set of them, which I think is super cute. Then next, they make a whole slew of the Grinch, which I think the Grinch is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. Let me know down below if you're more of like the animated Grinch or like the Jim Carrey Grinch, because I think it's so interesting because most of the time people my parents' age like the cartoon Grinch because it's the one they grew up with, but people my age typically like the Jim Carrey Grinch because that was the one they grew up with. Chris and I both agree we like the Jim Carrey Grinch a little bit better than the cartoon one, but I like them both to be honest. And they also have made Funkos for the old cartoon Grinch and the newer animated Grinch, the one that had like the Tyler the Creator soundtrack. They've made ones for both of them, so you can get the Grinch and Max, and there's also a blue Grinch. I don't know what that's all about, but they do make a blue Grinch. And then you can also get Charlie Brown in his little festive sweater from the, what's that show called? It's a Charlie Brown Christmas. You can get that. I wish they made him with like his little tree, you know, that little tree that had the one ornament on it. That tree is iconic, almost as iconic as that time he got a rock. One of my favorite moments on film is when Charlie Brown got a rock. And then the last classic Christmas character I saw was Hermie the Elf from, which one is that? It's that, they all run together. I think that's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It might not be, but Hermie the Elf, you know, the one that wants to be a dentist, you can get him as a Funko, which I had no idea. Then next I wanted to talk about some movie classic characters for Funkos in Christmas time. And the first one I saw was Ralphie from A Christmas Story. You know, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. That movie, they make him as I think a sheriff or a cowboy in one, and then also in the iconic pink bunny suit in another. I gotta be honest, that movie was never my favorite. I always felt like it was entirely too long, and the only exciting parts were when like he got kicked down that slide, he got his tongue stuck to the pole, and when he shot his eye out. Or he didn't actually shoot his eye out, but you know what I mean. The rest of that movie I thought was really boring, but it's a Christmas classic, so you can get it as a Funko if you like. You can also get, they call it the Old Man. I think it's just his dad, and the La Fragile lamp leg thingamajig. You can get that as a Funko. Next, you can get Tim Allen as Scott Calvin in the Santa Claus, or you can get Tim Allen as Santa Claus in the Santa Claus. So wait, or is it Tim Allen as Scott Calvin as Santa Claus in the Santa Claus? But you can get both Santa Claus, Scott Calvin Funkos from the Santa Claus movies, which I always loved those movies growing up. I thought they were so much fun. Then you can get the characters from Elf, which I feel like this one maybe will ruffle a few feathers, but Chris and I both agree that is one of the most overrated movies of all time, let alone like the most overrated Christmas movie. I don't know why people flock to that movie as much as they do. Chris and I both agree it's not very funny, and there's not much playback value to it when you watch it, but people absolutely go go ham for Elf, and neither one of us understands it. So I imagine a lot of people would want Buddy the Elf Funkos. They also make the girl, I think her name's Jovi. They make Papa Elf and a Narwhal. Out of all of them, I would want the Narwhal the most, but they do make Elf Funkos, which I honestly had no idea, but I should have assumed with how big Elf is. People love themselves some Elf. I have never got the hype, but they make Elf Funkos. Next, they make Home Alone Funkos. You can get Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, and then you can get the two bandits that like break into his house and cause all that mischief. You can get like the whole little set of them, and I think it's super cute. Then another movie I have not seen is Clark Griswold in the National Lampoon Family Vacation. It's not Clark, I can't even hardly say it. Clark. The National Lampoon's Vacation Funkos, you can get quite a few of those ones. I've never seen this movie. I think growing up my parents mainly let us watch cartoons, and I think this movie had some cursing in it, so they didn't let us watch it. They just were like, if you're gonna hear somebody curse, it's gonna be us, not Chevy Chase. So yeah, we never got to watch that growing up, and I've still not seen it. Chris's parents, it's probably their favorite Christmas movie. And then this one, I don't know if people consider it a Christmas movie. Some people do, some people don't. And it's the characters from Die Hard. I did not put the name down because I wasn't gonna include this because some people don't consider it one. And I asked my sister and she sent it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. My sister and boyfriend always help me with these lists, so they also put in ideas for this. Sorry, Chris and Julie, I forgot to give the disclaimer at the beginning. Not all these ideas on my own. This one is my sister's, and it is the characters from Die Hard. I'm not sure if they make more than one, but I know they make the little dude. He's got like 2 guns, and you can get him as a Funko. Some people say it's Christmassy, some people say it isn't. I've not seen it. I've only seen the Bob's Burgers Die Hard musical, which that thing is fun. Then next I wanted to mention some Christmas sets of Funkos that are either all dressed the same or from the same like franchise. So the first thing I saw was a DC superhero set of Christmas Funkos, and it had the Flash dressed as a reindeer, which I think is super cute. I've not seen the Flash. I know it's Grant Gustin, who I hold a special place in my heart for because he was on Glee, so I included that one because it's a cute little Rudolph. I think it's Barry Allen, that's his name, but that's always Sebastian Smythe from Glee to me. Then you can get Wonder Woman, Superman, and Harley Quinn in their little festive outfits. Then these ones are so freaking cute. They're like little gingerbread characters that are different superheroes. I think that is such a smart idea to make them look like gingerbread people because that's just so cute for the holidays. And I saw one person on, I think it was Instagram maybe, made them into little Christmas ornaments, and it was so flipping cute to make these little gingerbread Funkos into Christmas ornaments. A Hulk gingerbread man, they have a WandaVision gingerbread woman, they have a Black Panther one, Spider-Man one, Iron Man one, Captain America. They make so many of these cute little gingerbread people, and I absolutely love it. I think that is so freaking cute. Then I mentioned this in my last one because it's kind of something that could work for Halloween and Christmas, and it is the Nightmare Before Christmas characters. I think that is perfect for Halloween and Christmas. I've still not seen that movie. If you saw the last video, I was like, I've not seen it, and that's bad of me to be a Disney fan. I've still not seen it, and that's still bad of me to be a Disney fan. I need to get around to watching that at some point. Then next, you can get a super cute Harry Potter set of them in little festive outfits, and you can even get Dumbledore as Santa Claus. That's definitely my favorite one in the set. I think that is so cute and special. Then next, I don't know if anybody's a fan of The Office. I personally can't get into it. I don't know, it's just not my sense of humor, but I know some people totally love it. So you can get The Office characters in little like festive outfits. So if you're an Office fan and you're into Funkos, you can get them in little festive outfits, which I love when anything is just like festive. I think it's so much fun. Then next, my sister would absolutely love these. Actually, I think I bought her a couple of these, and they're the Star Wars characters, R2-D2 with little antlers, and he has little Christmas lights in his antlers. I'm pretty sure I got this for my sister last year for Christmas. I'm not exactly sure though. And then you can get C-3PO as Santa, you can get Yoda as Santa, and then you can get a Wookiee with lights on it. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. My sister and my dad are like, they go ham for the Star Wars. They love it. I remember when I was a kid, we tried to go as like a family and watch the very first one. I picked a favorite character out. It was Qui-Gon Jinn was my favorite Star Wars character because he had the green lightsaber, and out of all the lightsaber colors, green was my favorite color. So I was like, that's my guy. I'm rooting for him because he has the green lightsaber. So I chose him as my favorite character, and he literally got killed in the first movie, and it was very, very sad. They like knocked him down that hole when he died, and I never watched another Star Wars film because I was so freaking sad that my one character I picked out to like root for got killed very early on. So I'm not a super big Star Wars fan. I did actually go and watch the first one that came out in like 2015, like the first newer one with Rey and Finn. I really liked that one. Then I went and saw the next one, did not like it. Then next, this one I'm like kicking myself about because I saw it in person and I did not buy it. It is a Winnie the Pooh Christmas set. So I actually saw Eeyore the other day. I saw him at Bookland and I picked it up and looked at it and I was like, this is so cute, but I didn't get it. And as immediately as I walked out of there, I was just like kicking myself for not buying it because it was so flipping cute. And then we went to another store and I saw Tigger there in his little Christmas outfit and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like tempting me. I want them so bad, but I don't have Eeyore anymore. So I was really like regretting not buying them because I think they're so cute. So this is one set I would eventually love to get for my collection because I think it's just so adorable. I love Winnie the Pooh. How adorable is that? Then next is something I've also not heard of, and it's the Peppermint Lane gang is what we'll call them. But there's Santa, Mrs. Claus, Christmas tree that's super fun and festive, and then 2 elves. I'm not sure if this is a TV show, a movie, or like a game. It honestly reminds me of like a Candy Crush, Candyland type thing, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. But this would be really nice just for like a generic Christmas display because it's right up that alley of just being like festive, fun, Christmas, woohoo. And then this last thing, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's festive. Freddy Funko Nutcrackers. I don't know if Freddy Funko is like the Funko mascot or what, but when I was looking, he kept popping up. So I'm thinking Freddy Funko is like the Funko mascot, and they made him as Nutcrackers, a little Nutcracker set for the holidays, which is another like really generic thing that would probably work for anybody's Christmas display. And then they also just make a plain festive Freddy Funko where he has a little hat on. I'm gonna have to do some deeper research into that. I think he's maybe just like the logo mascot guy. So Freddy Funko, fantastic, festive. And then lastly, I just wanted to talk about some festive characters. So like characters that either have like a Santa hat or like a candy cane or something like that. So they're like more subtly holiday-y, but they would still work perfectly for a Christmas festive display. And the first one Chris actually found, and it was the Pillsbury Doughboy with a Santa hat on and baking cookies. I think that is so cute. Isn't that not adorable? He's a little cutie, isn't he? Then next, he saw there was a SpongeBob and Patrick that were festive, which they're super cute. I have the regular SpongeBob Funko. Did not know they made a festive set of the two, and I think they're so super cute. Then next, I found there was 2 Guardians of the Galaxy festive ones. One was Rocket on like a bike, but the one I really loved was Groot because they have him decorated like a little Christmas tree. Because if you don't know Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, he's just a little tree and he only says, I am Groot. That's all Groot does. But they have him decorated as a little tree in this Funko, and I think that's just the cutest thing ever because like that's perfect theming for Groot. Just make him into a little Christmas tree. I love it. Then you can also get gingerbread people of Mickey and Minnie Mouse. You can get those, which are super adorable. I wish they made a gingerbread person for like every single Funko because I would love to have a Christmas one for all my current Funkos. Even though I have no room for that, I would just love to have a gingerbread person of every single Funko I own. Then you can also get a Daisy Duck in her little like Santa lady outfit. I don't even know what you call it because it's not exactly Santa Claus, but it's just like a red and white festive fluffy outfit. So you can get her as a Funko. And then of course you can get Santa Stitch. They make so many variations of Stitch Funkos, but I feel like I never come across them in stores. And then you can also get a festive Tinkerbell with a hat. She has a little Santa hat on. It has a little pom-pom on it, which I think is super cute. I've never seen her in stores either. It's like a regular one or a festive one, but they make her. Then this next one is one like I literally went on like eBay to like see how much these are going for because I want to get one so bad. And it is a Pluto with candy canes and lights. It is just the cutest thing in the world to me. I absolutely love Pluto because he's like the OG Disney dog. I'm a huge dog lover. I love dogs more than like a lot of stuff, honestly. And they make a cute little festive Pluto. Pluto was my favorite Disney character for the longest time when I was a child. I don't have a Pluto Funko yet, which is so surprising because I have a lot of Pluto stuff. You can also get Deadpool with a turkey. Like that's good for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Some people eat turkey on Christmas. We were always like a ham family. I do a tofurkey now because I don't really eat meat, but this year I'm gonna do a tofu ham, which is a tam. Fun. You can also get a Christmas Care Bear, and it's called like the Christmas Wish Bear. I totally forgot Care Bears existed for a minute, and I definitely forgot they had little names. And I think that's so much fun. Get it? I think as a kid I wanted to be like Sunshine Bear. Is that one? But you can get a Christmas one and it's Christmas Wish Bear. Then you can get Holiday Barbie, which she is beautiful, might I add. I've actually kind of forgotten what Barbie looked like because it's been a hot minute since I've seen a Barbie, but she's beautiful and festive. Then next you can get an Elf on the Shelf Funko instead of like the actual Elf on a Shelf dude that like parents get for like their kids or whatever. I would prefer the Funko version probably because the other one honestly is a little creepy looking to me, but the Funko I think is kind of cute. And then this is another thing that showed up in my last video that reappeared, and my sister sent this one in, and apparently the town Sora, or Soro, I'm still not learning how to say that word, from Kingdom Hearts has like a Christmas attire fire outfit thingamajig. So you can get the town Sora from Kingdom Hearts in a little Christmas regalia. Is that what we should call it? A regalia? What is that even? Ugh. You can get the town Sora from Kingdom Hearts in a Christmas festive outfit. And then finally, one thing that was aggressive, Emily. One thing I had not thought about in probably over a decade is Huckleberry Hound. I don't even know if you all know who that is, but basically I have older parents. My parents were born in like the 50s and the 60s, whereas a lot of my peers' parents were born quite later. So my dad was super into like these older shows on like Boomerang, like Pink Panther, this guy, Huckleberry Hound, stuff like that, Yogi Bear. And he's like an old school cartoon character that my dad watched growing up, I think, and then he made us watch it growing up. And you can get him with a little Santa hat on, which my dad probably had all these Funkos. That would be the one he would want the most. But you can get a Huckleberry Hound, who I have not thought about in probably 15 years or so, and that is quite the throwback because I forgot he existed. I forgot that you existed. But you can get him as a Funko, which I think is super fun. And those were all of the Funko ideas I thought of for Christmas 2021. I think these would be super cute if you were making like a Funko display, or if you just wanted to know some of the Christmas Funkos that exist out there. I had no idea that these existed. The one I want the most is definitely the little festive Pluto. I think that is so super adorable, and if I see it anywhere, I'm going to grab it up. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to keep on making Funko videos. I really like making them, and they do probably the best on my channel, which always surprises me. So I will continue making them if that's what you all want to see. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. I hope you all have an awesome Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, I hope you just have an awesome day, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Bye guys.